Hi, this is StephCalahan, and I'm going to share a story today about my teapot, settling, and leveling up your life. Level up your life? It can be a triggering phrase for some people. Money blocks and visibility blocks come running to the surface. Now, let me assure you, I am not here today to tell you what your leveled up life should look like. You get to decide how you want it to look. And yes, you could get more visible to support your up level, but you don't have to. While others are in a position of readiness and they're saying, bring it on, how do I do that? So let's start with two simple premises. If you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to always get what you've always got. If you tolerate less than you deserve, that's what you're going to get. The first step in not settling is to raise your standards. It's really that simple. And you don't have to start with big grand changes. They can be simple daily ones. And that's where my teapot comes into this story. I'm going to use my teapot to show you how you can level up in small ways to build habits that allow you to strengthen your I deserve an extraordinary life muscle. A number of years ago, the teapot I was using got to the point where it was no longer usable. At the time, I was wanting to downsize, so I decided not to buy a new teapot, and I just used a small stainless steel pot instead. I ended up using that small pot for years. However, every time that my husband cooked in it and didn't wash the pot, I needed to wash it before I could use it to make my tea. I rationalized by saying that the inconvenience was really not that big of a deal. But every time I had to wash that pot, a little bit of resentment stuck in the back of my mind. The time I could have spent doing other things, I was standing at the kitchen sink watching a pot that I didn't dirty. And resentment that you don't address tends to grow. What at one time seems like a simple thing can feel bigger and bigger. Yet, I did this to myself. We have plenty of funds to purchase a teapot. We have plenty of space for one too. So why was I allowing a situation that was not ideal to happen over and over? Well, I was settling. Settling's not abundance thinking, but we often get into that state of mind out of simple habits that don't seem like a big deal. I've found that every client I have ever worked with has done this in one way or another in their life and in their business. When you shift your mindset to looking for opportunities every day to level up, it's easier for you to identify those points in your life where you're settling, where you're creating unnecessary resentment. I love my new teapot and I grin every time I use it. It's weird, but true. I appreciate its existence in my life. Up-leveling your life simply means to take stock in the life that you're living right now. What areas do you adore? What areas are you merely putting up with? What areas cause you resentment or irritation, either consciously or subconsciously? Where have you caught yourself complaining about something versus putting energy towards something you love? Don't slip those negative emotions under that rug. Make a plan to shift your life so that you have more of the areas you adore. Focus on more of what you do want and create plans to get there. That's the path to live the exceptional life you are meant to live. Take 5 or maybe even 15 minutes and do the quick exercise. Then pick one thing that you could easily change today to eliminate a little irritant in your life. If you have any questions, DM me, send me a message, or comment below. Any thoughts that you have, just let me know. Until we talk again, this is StephCalahan, reminding you that there's no need to wait until you know more or have more. You're enough right now. You can create a thriving life right now. Start now with the small things, and as time passes, you can up-level your experiences. Life is too precious to wait on someday. I believe in you. Bye for now.